Hey guys, this is Sal and welcome to this exclusive episode of Weekly Mastermind where we are going to do the overall top-down approach analysis of what all we saw in last 1 month of October as well as last 1 week itself of Dashera, that was the week. And on Tuesday, the markets were shut on the occasion of Dashera, but still on 4 days the markets were open, and 3 days, like the initial 3 days, that was Monday, Wednesday and Thursday, we saw a very drastic movement on the downside. But there's something very interesting which I'm going to share with you in this particular weekly mastermind, based on which we can understand further whether this particular panicness is going to get continued or else this is like the halt for it. And from this point of time, we can see furthermore momentum. That's what we are going to discuss further into this particular episode, because in last 1 week, last 2 to 3 weeks, we were having some news of Israel and all other things as well, like war and other bad things as well. That is why we saw that particular momentum. But there's something sign of bullishness as well, which I'm going to share with you into this particular episode. So make sure you watch this particular video till the end. And if you're someone who is new to our YouTube channel or even on our Facebook page, first of all, thank you so much for being into this particular video and welcome to our YouTube channel and Facebook page as well. And let's begin with the weekly mastermind session so that we can understand further on what all we can expect from upcoming week. So weekly mastermind for 29th of October, which means we are going to do the overall analysis for November month itself. So in this particular episode, we are going to look up at overall market index, what are the current outperforming and underperforming sectors, weekly gainers and losers from last 1 week from Nifty 50. Then we have some of the trending and tracking stocks and some of the pattern stocks, which we have already discussed. So overall market index, all the indices are completely on the downside. Nifty down by 2.53, Sensex down by 2.46. Then we have Bank Nifty down by 2.15. Then we have Midcap 50 down by 2.76. So overall perspective is completely on the bearish side. Then comes India VIX, which is on the upper side, and even USD INR is on the upper side. That is up by 0.14. So USD INR and India VIX both are on the upper side, which means there's some sign of panicness, and that's what we are actually accepting, because market is the place where we don't have to fight with the market, but we have to accept what market is telling, and based on that particular acceptance we have to take action and so on. So even we have Nifty 50 where we have monthly almost around 60 61, and it's like a change in polarity where the previous resistance can now act as a support. Weekly time frame has also broken down of moving average, broken down of RSI 60, which means from being into a bullish trend for the medium term trend, like being into a bullish and uptrend, right now it's in a sideways zone. And even in the daily time frame, that is short term trend, it opened the squeeze on the downside. Even this was the trend line which we drew during our live trading challenge, but it just broke down of that particular thing as well. And right now it's sustaining below 40. But for the short term trend as well, the candle which was being formed on Friday, that's the candle which is out of the panic mode. And even on the hourly time frame, on Thursday itself during our live trading challenge, I mentioned that there's divergence on hourly and 15-minute time frame, based on which we can see furthermore momentum, and that's the same thing which we saw on Friday. So as of now, for the short-term trend as well, we have to completely avoid trading into Nifty and Bank Nifty as well. Even we can go for shorting opportunities, but there's also a possibility that we can see furthermore come back on the upper side. But as far as the overall analysis is concerned, we are able to see that there's a possibility that we can see a strong base formation here, and we can see furthermore momentum. Maybe there's a possibility that it can consolidate for next few days and few weeks, and then by end of November month or maybe by mid of November month, we can see furthermore momentum on the upper side. Then comes Bank Nifty chart, which is slightly on the bearish side as compared to Nifty 50, because it has broken down of RSI 60 on monthly time frame. It is already sustaining below moving average with squeeze open on the downside, and daily time frame is also below 40. So as of now, you can trade for short side, that is put side in options, or you can go for as I already mentioned, for the short in futures. But as of now, there is no such good opportunity for longer side. And then we have sector specific. All the sectors were completely on the downside, out of which media was the weakest, and the second weakest was metal, and some of them are down by 2.72, like reality. Then we have infra 2.56 and pharma down by 2.44. So all these sectors are completely on the downside. Even we have IT, which was down by 2.76%. So that's what this thing is all about. So if we look up at chart, then we have Nifty IT, which is freshly resisting to cross 60 on monthly time frame. Weekly has freshly broken down of moving average, and daily is already sustaining below 40. So right now, this is the sector which is completely avoidable. Not even we have to trade based on momentum. Not even we have to trade based on value buying, like investing thing. We just have to completely avoid this particular sector, that is Nifty IT. Then we have Nifty Auto monthly, weekly, both are above 60. Daily has taken proper 40 support, which is a good sign. And there's a possibility that in upcoming 2 to 3 weeks, we can see furthermore breakout and furthermore momentum on the upper side, where we can see all-time high zone formation in auto stocks as well. Then we have Nifty Metal monthly has again broken down of RSI 60, and this is like a triple top which is being formed. Weekly has broken down of RSI 60 by 60 resistance, which means it is mentioning I am not so bullish, and even it has broken down of moving average as well. So medium term trend is right now in a consolidation zone, and daily time frame, that is the short term trend, is slightly into a bearish mode. So as of now, metal sector is also what we can completely avoid. Then we have Nifty FMCG monthly above 60, weekly between 40-60 and consolidating with moving average. Daily is also between 40-60. So as of now, for the short term and medium term trend, FMCG sector is between 40-60. So we can consider it's in a sideways zone. So we can completely avoid FMCG stocks so far. Then we have Nifty Energy monthly has again resisted to cross 60. Weekly has broken down of RSI 60, but it is obeying the moving average, and 40, like you can consider it broke down of 40 as well on daily time frame, but still it has given a very good comeback. So there's a possibility that in upcoming 2 to 3 weeks, we can see furthermore momentum in Nifty Energy. As of now, the overall marketplace gave proper retracement, and even you can consider like a smaller reversal as well, but we will have to wait for proper confirmations in order to go for longer trades. As of now, we can be a fin sitter and just have a look at what are the different sectors and stock specific which are performing good, because those are the sectors which can really perform very well when the overall sector, overall marketplace is performing good. Then we have Nifty Pharma monthly has given very big red candle, weekly has broken down of RSI 60, and daily has also broken down of RSI 40. So as of now, pharma sector is completely avoidable. Then we have Nifty Infra monthly above 60, weekly has you can consider taken moving average support, but it has broken down of RSI 60 as well. And there's a possibility because of its momentum on the daily time frame. Once it comes into the zone of 40-60, there's a possibility that it can take 60 support on weekly time frame as well based on moving average support. So as of now, infra sector medium term trend is looking good, but not the short term trend. Then we have Nifty Realty monthly, weekly above 60, daily has taken proper 40 support with two indecisive candles. One was spinning top, and second was you can consider a shooting star, bearish shooting star. And after that, on Friday, we saw very good confirmation as well. So there's a possibility that realty sector can perform really good. Then we have Nifty Media monthly fresh resistance of RSI 60 and double top is being formed. Weekly has taken moving average support, but RSI 60 breakdown, and on daily time frame it's sustaining below 40 as of now, so avoidable. Then we have weekly best performers from Nifty 50. We only have two best performers so far. We have Axis Bank, which was up by 1.14, and HCL Tech, which was up by 0.11. And this is the data which is in comparison with last week, Thursday, because even on the website through which we get that data, it's not yet updated. So this is what we are able to get so far. And similarly, the worst performing stocks from Nifty 50, we have UPL, which was down by 8.95. Then we have IBL Housing Finance down by 8.79. Then similarly, we have GAIL India, Yes Bank. Then we have JSW Steel, Grasim, and BPCL. These are some of the weakest performing stocks from last 1 week. Similarly, some of the trend following stocks which are having monthly, weekly, daily above 60, there are very few stocks, but still we have persistent where the current market prices are almost around 6,083, 84. Monthly, weekly, daily all are above 60, and volume is also very good. So even this particular current candle which is being formed on daily time frame, it has opened the squeeze on the upside. Volume is also very good. RSI is also breaking out of 60. So definitely we can also trade based on system 3 on this particular stock with very low risk, high reward opportunity. Then we have Coal India, monthly, weekly, daily, all are above 60. Daily has taken proper moving average and RSI 60 support. So this can be traded based on system 3 advance. Then we have VSOP, monthly, weekly, both are above 60. Daily has freshly broken out of 60 by small amount of false breakout with the help of moving average, but still overall perspective is looking good. So there's a possibility that in upcoming week, once it breaks out, and even we have like a smaller cup which is being formed on monthly time frame since 2022. So it's like a 2-year cup which is being formed, and once it breaks out, then there's a possibility that this stock can perform really good. Then we have Bajaj Auto from auto sector, monthly, weekly, daily, all are above 60. So this is also one of the very good stocks. Similarly, TVS Motor, again from auto. Then we have monthly, weekly, daily, all are above 60, proper moving average, RSI 60 support, again a system 3 advanced trade. Then some of the tracking stocks, which we can track for upcoming week, and even in our community, we are tracking these stocks. So first of all, we have Canara Bank. This is like a monthly huge trend line which is being broken out. This was like a declining trend line, and this is for the very first time in so many years that it has sustained above 60, and with that particular trend line breakout as well. On weekly time frame as well, it has obeyed to sustain above moving average, and daily time frame has given very good volume. Although in last 1 week we saw very good panicness in all the sectors, all the stocks, but this is the stock which didn't broke down of RSI 40, and it is sustaining, and it is emerging out almost around 59.60. So there's possibility that this stock can perform really good. Then we have L&T Finance, we have L&TFH monthly, weekly, both are above 60. Daily has uh, even formed two indices of candles, and after that it has formed a green candle as well. So there's a possibility that in upcoming week, once we get proper 60 breakout and volume as well, and it will automatically open the squeeze on the upside as well. So definitely we can trade based on this system 3 as well. Then we have Colpal monthly, weekly, both are above 60. Daily is emerging out. So again, system 3. Then we have Balkrishna Industries monthly is slightly around 60, 61, and this is like a previous resistance. Weekly is already sustaining above 60. Daily is also emerging out, and volume was very good in last 1 week, although there was panicness in a lot of sectors, as I've already mentioned, in a lot of sectors and stock specific. But this is the stock which gave green candles, and the volume was also very good on the buying side, which means there's something very good about this stock. And then we have Ramco Cement monthly, fresh breakout of 60, weekly also sustaining above 60. Daily has slightly broken down of RSI 60, but based on moving average support, there's a possibility that after proper confirmations, we can see furthermore momentum on the upper side, and then we can trade based on system 3 with very good volume and low risk, high reward opportunity. So these are some of the tracking stocks, and let's have a look at some of the previous pattern stocks, which we are already discussing since last so many weekly mastermind. So first of all, we have GAIL India. We have already covered up in some of the, yeah, I guess it was the best or the weakest performing stock. So out of which the resolution point was around 133.15 and current market price is around 118.25, which means this particular stock is still onto our tracking list, whether we should trade or not, because once it breaks out, then only we are going to execute based on cup pattern strategy as well. Or else this is the stock which can again take the resistance and come back on the downside. Then we have Murudkera. This is the stock, I guess, which we discussed in last 1 week or previous to that. So the resolution point was around 58.5 and current market price is around 63.75, which means this is the stock which is performing really good. Similarly, we have NBCC. We have resolution point around 68.85 and current market price around 64.25, and volume is also very good so far in last 2 to 3 months, which means there's something very good about this stock as well. So even this stock has started performing good, but right now the breakout point is yet to happen. Like the neckline breakout is yet to happen. So once it breaks out, we can definitely trade based on our cup pattern strategy as well. Right. So these are some of the trending stock, tracking stock, and some of the cup pattern stocks which we have already covered up into our previous weekly mastermind sessions as well. And as of now, this is like a quick disclaimer which I would like to give to all the people, those who are watching this particular video, is that as of now, whatever movement we saw in last 1 week, I know a lot of people might have lost a lot of their capital with because of not having proper risk management, or else being ignorant that I'm a long-term investor and all. So I would like to just give a quick disclaimer here itself that please have proper risk management. Don't be in a glory that this is like a smaller correction and market has to go on the upside. It's not like that, because there are a lot of stocks like Yes Bank, and there are many more stocks as well. Although I'm not just blaming about some of the blunders which happened, but there are a lot of stocks as well based on technicals which we can observe. Like we had Aarti Industries as well, and those are some of the stocks which started moving forward on the downside, and there were a lot of people those who had invested onto those stocks, and right now those are the stocks which are completely, you can consider, almost one third of their price and all, right? So try to avoid any of the long positions. This would be my recommendation, because even since last 2 weeks into our community, even on my own portfolio, we are not having any of the open positions, because overall stock specific, even all the index specific, were completely on the downside. So it will not even make sense to go for long trade. Definitely we can go for shorter side, but to go for longer side, it would be something which is like a foolish thing. So what is the best thing which we can do at this point of time is to be a fence sitter and to have a look at what is market trying to tell us. And as and when the market moves on the upper side, whatever stocks are performing good right now, there's also a possibility that those are the stocks which can actually perform really good when the market starts moving forward on the upper side. So that's what this thing is all about. And I hope that you're absolutely clear about this particular thing as well. So make sure as of now you become a fence eater rather than having open positions all the time, either on the long or the short side. Try to be a fence sitter. Just observe what market is telling, observe what other stocks are also performing like, and this is what this would be like a quick disclaimer which I would like to give here itself. So looking forward to see you in new initiatives which I've already mentioned in yesterday's Technical Saturday series video. And if you're someone who is completely unaware about what is technical analysis, what is stock market, make sure you go back to our Technical Saturday series, which is completely based on the topics which are right from the basics, and it is specifically designed for the individuals who are willing to start off their journey into trading and technical analysis. And Weekly Mastermind is specifically for the people those who are already into trading and those who are able to understand all the technical topics and so on. So looking forward to see you all in upcoming videos and new initiatives. Till then, make sure you share your biggest takeaways below this particular video, and make sure you share this particular video with your friends and loved ones whom you feel that this particular video can actually help them out. So till then, live fully, love openly, and make the difference today. I wish you joy and abundance in all you do.